Hello, everyone. Welcome to Argemontus. This is the Exile Star Party as they are traveling through the air after recently. I don't know if escaping or leaving is the correct term to use from Ancient Chasm Bridge. Um, it was a speedy getaway. Well, let's just leave it as that. As a brief encounter in the Azeros Temple, when Melody was attacked and rescued. You guys took on some snakes, some weird creature who's like half snake, half human, and a familiar entity of a snake charming woman. With that brief fight, intense as you guys took some snake meat back, Captain Star was able to save Melody. Uh, Bit of a fight ensued. You guys went to about your duties, recovering from your wounds, preparing for for the evening meal, and that's where we left you all. Sitting down for dinner with the crew of the Exile Star, and it is a tense meal as you guys can sit down. As you notice the typical banter and jubilee of the captain is slightly dulled and quiet. And plates are moving around. People are just kind of looking at each other. Not quite sure what's happening. Melody is giving the captain a like a stare.
We're a part of the crew now. I expect that there's some debriefing what needs to happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I guess some
Polite way of saying what the fuck is happening around here.
I mean, do you all have some questions? You guys all don't want to know everything, do you? Like, you just...
It would be nice.
I mean, I don't personally like to kill indiscriminately, so yes, I have some questions.
I mean, I wondered why the church blew up, so...
That was from one of the creatures we were fighting. Had some arcane ability to throw balls of fire.
Okay, alright.
We were able to take care of him. So it was okay. Not a big deal. That scenario goes like, so like just kind of grunts, and you see it like kind of like rub like the kind of scabs and bandages. She goes, but
Sure.
Melody was just, we left Melody there. Melody goes, left, abandoned. You abandoned me. And he goes like, whatever the term is, we left her. She's like, we placed her there for her protection and safety, because Azros is the god of peace. He is all about a non-violent aggressions, no fighting, and and especially that temple was like one of the sacredest temples of no violence. So, figured it was a good place to have Melody kept or lived for a little bit while we do a dangerous mission with people disappearing.
They after Melody.
Melody is a very unique individual. At this point, Melody goes, listen, I have a connection to a divine being, and people would like to manipulate that for their benefit. That's all.
Wait, that's normal?
Why? Wait, are you also chosen by a divine being?
Oh, no, I mean, Charlie technically is, but I think that's a different story.
I mean, I think she chose me before she was a god, so like I don't think really like counts.
Counts.
Wait, how old are you? I know elves don't really show their age, but like,
Oh,
I mean, personally,
Wow,
I'm
let
like
me tell you, I don't
130,
know.
but this happened about a week ago, so
what? Oh, the new the new goddess.
yes,
Uh,
the new Omar.
the new
I just
Omar.
rolled my eyes.
well, no, she's not Omar. What's her name?
Astra.
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 Yes, yes, Astra's goddess of the grove.
Man, world travels fast.
Well,
Does it happen often? Okay, maybe I should ask this out of character. Does it happen often that
Yes, the new god of the
everybody,
grove.
like,
No
just
big deal.
in your
one of these
in your character's history and knowledge, no.
Okay, because everybody seems to be just getting on board pretty quick. Like, oh, Astra. I'm like, so I just started questioning myself.
It's not. It is known in history for this stuff like this to happen, but it's not like everyday
Okay.
occurrence. It's like every couple of millennium.
Fair enough. So,
But yeah, I heard about Astra. Wasn't too sure of the name. It's not really my what's the word? Domain, order, whatever, oath. I'm not really big on the divine beings. No offense to you, Zor.
I understand.
And anyone else here that is religious, no offense. It's just like, gods are gods. They're going to do what they want. And Melody was chosen by one, and people would like to take advantage of that. And so she's
would
been...
like to know more about this choosing. I don't think that's something we should just brush over if we're going to be
I mean, did you sleep with
defending
it?
her.
Did we sleep? She goes,
Yeah,
no.
that's what I'm asking.
No.
I don't know if it was
Just-
some kind of relationship or if it's like something else. I don't know.
No. Wait. At this point, Terry goes wonder. You hear him mutter because you're probably saying near him, so it's like, what kind of flag would that be?
That's a full back piece, brother.
Not a
So-
tiny one.
So Melody's been on the run, more or less.
Yeah, more or
Oh.
less.
And I'll kind of like take out the that like notice that we found on the auntie's body that has like a picture of her but like doesn't look like she looks right now. I'll kind of like take that out and be like, so that's what this has to do with.
Oh,
And I'll show it to them.
Yeah, you think, oh, that's Melody way back when. This is like when you first like joined aboard the ship.
How long ago was that?
Couple years, 2-3 years.
Do these kinds of things happen often?
No, like I mean, like no, like we haven't really. We run across very occasionally someone who might know Mel, but it's usually from like her past we had to deal with.
So, who is it who's chosen you?
Oh, Yuffie?
From Final Fantasy?
No.
Iffy?
That was my first. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I hate that fucking Wu Tai.
Yeah. No. I don't know if
Fucking skull
I don't
on
know
my
who Final
materia.
Fantasy is. Yuffie, goddess of writing. Goddess of writing.
All right. Well, how is it that this choosing came to be?
I don't really know. I did something.
How is it that you?
It came to me in a dream. She came to
Okay.
me like after I wrote something. I was at the Sanctuary of Grace and I submitted a little story. And that night I had a dream. She said my story meant a lot, and she believes in me and she thinks I can make a great difference. and then my house kind of accidentally exploded somehow, mysteriously, and I was on the run with my with a friend, and now I'm here.
I mean, did you
How
write
long
about
was-
something exploding?
No, I wrote about a better time. I wrote about happiness and joy.
Would you say it
Yeah.
exploded in the same way that this temple just did?
The fires were a little bit different color.
How long have these people been after you?
I mean, like, that was the only time I ever really saw. Like, I didn't really see them. I just know, you know.
Oh, I mean, the captain was prompted to leave you because somebody's after you. How?
Well, no. He goes like, no, just because we're going somewhere, people are disappearing, and I just, people disappearing means people are getting kidnapped, and like we're gonna be up in the front. It was gonna be a temporary thing.
Precaution, I see.
Like,
I'm misunderstanding then. So, Captain, a very serious matter. I think my pistol is malfunctioning at some point. I hope you might help me. It's not important. It's not. We don't have to deal with this now at the dinner table, but at some point.
Just
Yeah, something
maybe
must have been
before he
broken.
shoots it the next time,
Yeah,
we might need to deal with it.
Just so you are aware, Banks, with your passive insight, I'm looking at everyone's passive right now. Definitely not so. No offense, though.
Nope. No, it is fine. I am just lucky to be awake.
Yeah. You do notice your passive insight. Nothing from the captain. He's definitely telling you he's keeping a stoic face. But as he says this, you did notice like several of the crew members kind of like make eyes at each other. Not like totally suspicious, but like they're all.
When I started asking him about whether like the precautions he was taking,
Yeah.
or about the pistol.
No, about the precautions she was taking, but like the
Okay.
militaries, like, oh, like that's a good precaution, and everyone was like, yeah, it's just precaution. It was like, this gonna be temporary. Everyone was kind of looking around at that moment.
I'll look around at everybody and see if I can spot anybody who looks as though they might be inclined to say more. And then if I can find someone,
You can probably
I'm gonna
tell.
stare at them.
Probably you have a Terry and Hawk might be able to tell you something, but they definitely don't seem to like willing to like do it right in front of the captain. Type deal. Like they're the ones who are most visibly not shaken up, but like. But yeah, I can definitely help you. Like I listen, like with the gun, I can use it, I can point it. But Hawks here is the one that can
I can
actually
do all that too.
is the one
just,
that can help with the aiming, making sure it works right.
Cool.
Oh, but speaking of all this debriefing, I did realize something. So like no offense to you guys, but like me, Sonari, Terry, we're kind of like gonna be like the A team of this ship. Like we're gonna be doing like more of the dangerous stuff, and you guys are like the C team. So like, you guys, like, yeah. So you can like not be in direct danger. You don't have to deal with the fireballs flying at you. Terry kind of like Terry goes like, "Wait, can I change my designation?" And like so now he kind of like nudges him with the elbow.
What's the pay difference?
I mean, you're basically going to get paid the same what you are now.
Oh.
It's just, you know,
Fucking
just so
put me
you,
in the back then, Captain.
yeah, just so you know that you're not going to, like, we're not going to have you do the frontline stuff. We're not going to have you, like, do anything super dangerous. So.
Yeah, all right. I mean,
like,
I suppose.
Like, you know, like, doing what you did there, protecting the ship and, like, making sure nothing could take aboard. Good job. Like, listen, like, I don't want you guys to die because I wasn't there. You know, that's not really nice. Then again, I don't really want to die either, but I have a less chance of dying than, like, you do. Like, you have a really, like, you know...
if you say so, Captain.
Like, I'm
not going to argue.
Like, Sol's a really strong person. Like
where
she's
fireballs
strong.
are being thrown around.
Yeah.
So, if you are expecting an argument from me, you'll have to look further down the table.
I won't lie. I am not the healthiest person around, but they gotta catch me first.
Yeah, like Sol is really strong. Like she actually hit me a couple times, so like she's kind of there, but like it's just it's a tough job being up front, and like you guys seem a little bit more sneakier for the most of you. But,
thanks.
But yeah, like no need to put you guys in direct harm. Like we're just heading to a town. We supposedly Indian Bridge were trying to get in contact with them, and they suddenly stopped talking.
Entire town.
Not a like town. Saying it's a town is a pretty far stretch.
A township.
Yeah, like a hamlet.
Okay.
Like, you know, probably had only like 10
or flop on the table and just start kind of brushing my leg hairs.
Yeah.
I got some.
I forgot you were a satyr for a second, and I'm just like, that is so strange. Like a human man just brushing his leg hair.
Look, it got a little bit, there was a mess back there, and if you don't maintain it, it gets pretty ripe and disgusting.
At that point, the other female at the back, she goes, needs a good cleaning.
Can't relate.
But yeah, so that's just kind of the deal of everything going on. Like, you guys feel good, comfortable, relaxed. So we should get to Alstonwald pretty in like a day or two. Find out what's going on there. Then we'll try to look for some clues to where people are going missing. Does anyone here have some? I think we hit some. Like Charlotte, you had the one little bit of information of where they.
Yeah, I'll, as I do so in real life, take out my notebook with all my notes. And, yeah, I'll kind of just, like, do a briefing of, like, everything I found of, like, you know, it started in one place, and it seems to kind of, like, have a path of migration, and then, like, the whole, that there was a 3-day lapse that nothing happened, and that was during the Omar Festival, and, like, where it starts, and, like, I'd probably ask like Banks or somebody else that's like more familiar with the area of like, oh, because like I don't know town names basically because I'm not from this continent, and so like kind of have him help me show where exactly everything happened. But yeah, I'll basically do a little speech of like all of my findings.
Yeah, that's okay. We can adjust that heading. It's good that you have this because you will be helping with the navigation. But yeah, that's everything. No need to tell you anything else.
There are other things to tell us.
I mean, there's tons of things I could tell you, and not things I know. But like, do you need it? Like, you don't need to know some things. It just makes things complicated for you.
Let me tell you right now, sir. There are a lot of things that I don't need to know that I do know just because I like knowing things.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't know what you need to know until you're in the middle of something where you need to know it.
Precisely.
All I can say, if we run across anyone and they're not friendly, take only one prisoner. More is excessive.
Okay.
Okay.
And wait, who here, cleric?
Yeah.
Can you speak with the dead?
Someday I'm sure I'll be able to.
Okay.
As long as my studies keep going
So
forward.
yes, unfortunately, still keep one person alive till that point. Then you can just keep the head.
Tough.
No.
Speak with dead is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah. That's,
So are you saying we kill indiscriminately now and ask questions never, or later?
No, you keep one person alive to ask the questions.
Okay, but like never question them before you kill them?
I'm not really not used to being part of a crew that keeps secrets and holds cards. I do have to say it's
I am.
not the most welcome experience.
It's just tiers of knowledge. Just in case you're captured, you won't be able to spill anything. You can say you don't know anything, and it would be the truth.
I would lie.
So you're
I can also
asking
just
us,
not be a narc.
you're asking us to trust you.
I'm asking you to... Not really asking. I'm saying there's some things you just don't need to know. Like, you know where we're going. We know who we're looking for. A bad guy's a bad guy.
Who's the next bad guy?
The guy who's trying to kill you.
Who? Are you threatening me?
No, I'm saying the next bad guy is the next person that's trying to kill you. The name doesn't mean anything.
Saying, like, take us to the fucking bad guy.
I mean, we're going to look for missing people. I don't expect them to be friendly people. I don't expect like your local neighborhood good guy to be like, yeah, I've just been kidnapping people for to bake them cookies and make them sweaters. They're being kidnapped for some evil, nefarious plan, and like they're evil. So like,
kill them,
like,
and then take their head.
No, we can't do that yet. He's not. He doesn't have the divine favor of his divine.
We have to keep them alive. Everybody else.
Keep one alive, but you take everyone else's head.
So should we pick now who we're going to keep alive, or is that just kind of one of those in the moment things?
In the moment, typically the person who looks the smartest.
Oh.
I'd argue we take the one that looks the stupidest. That way they will spill things that much easier.
Typically, people don't tell stupid things. Tell things to stupid people.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that, Captain, and it's really coloring your perception of us.
You did a good job. Just any upside down crosses you see, just run away.
I don't know. It feels
Upside-down
like
crosses?
there's something we might want to know regards to upside down crosses. When you talk like this,
It's just
we don't. How about you don't have to tell us anything about what you're up to, but shouldn't we know more about our enemy?
I don't know who the enemy is.
Well,
It feels
we've
like we
run
know
the snake
more
people a
about-
couple of times, so
Yeah, the Miliks.
Yeah. So you know more about them.
I know of them. I don't know more about them.
Sick.
So like, I know of them.
that is just it. So if we keep going the way we're going, we run into more snake people, and
I mean,
we need to figure out how to kill snake people effectively.
yeah.
I get it. So we compartmentalize our information and our findings on this ship.
I don't know if fire actually worked. I wasn't really paying attention.
Zora, I can't hear you.
Yeah, the fire definitely worked once we had the snake meat back on the ship, though.
I mean, anything cooks.
Especially that snake meat.
But yeah, listen, I might have
We're gonna get
misspoken.
more.
Might have misspoken about anything bit, but like, I feel like you're well knowledgeable and prepared for anything that could happen.
Well,
good.
obviously.
So we'll
We
compartmentalize
always
our
are.
information by the captain's orders. Understood.
Yeah, sure. I gave orders, and they listened. I like the C team. A team doesn't listen. C team listens. Maybe keep this up. You might become the B team.
I was like, wait, we're not even the B team?
No, we're not. Fair enough.
And the meal continues. Hawks does say that he would talk to you about your gun, Banks. I would say, so you're sitting somewhat close to Melody, probably, and you do notice that she's kind of like has a little journal out, and it's like has been like writing, and you see that she has like, I wouldn't say like a good sketch, but like one of those like courtroom style sketches of the table, like of the dining table and everyone around it going on. And she is just like writing down like that, kind of like making a little diary entry.
So is it like okay, I keep forgetting to ask, how tall is Melody? Is she like a halfling?
No, she's like a 5'6".
Oh, okay. So it's not like I just happen to look over and see like completely over her head and shoulder. It's like just more of like, all right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was also picturing her as a halfling. Like,
No,
It's the cutesy, like, innocent.
Cutesy, innocent, loves paprika.
Child.
That makes you think paprika.
yeah.
But
And the name Melody, for some reason, is just like,
yeah, that's true.
gives me halfling vibes.
But the meal continues.
Is she writing in common?
She is.
Okay.
Do you wish to try to read it a little bit?
No, I'll wait until after dinner's done.
All right, the meal continues with the snake meat, with a little bit of extra paprika. If no one wishes to say or do anything else during the meal continues, ends.
How long has it been since we left town?
Over an hour, so you should have had time to take a short rest.
Okay.
Probably getting close to about 2 hours, 3 hours by the end of the meal, and so.
So I figure at this time, like, Zor is like, the snake meal's got some grease to it. He's like using some of it to rub his tattoo down.
Okay.
Like a salve. And since it's been a couple hours, the hair is already growing back from the shave on the tattoo. It's like pretty close. It's getting thick already.
Yeah.
It doesn't mess around, that dwarf hair.
No, it does not.
He's definitely like rubbing his meal grease on his chest tattoo.
So, take the plate and plate dripping, so that's like.
Yeah, he's like
Some real big back alley doctor shit.
snake oil. Snake oil works for everything. Haven't you heard of it?
So after the meals, what would everyone like to do before you go to sleep for the evening?
Gonna be
Probably
working
running dishes.
Okay. Melody's in
Well,
there.
I mean, I assume there's only a finite amount of dishes on this ship, and
Oh yeah.
so yeah, just washing those out, collecting them. Every once in a while, it's like I start to move at my normal pace, but it's like no, but it's like your body reminding you of no, you're hurt right now. You need to go slower. So
Yeah, I would be tinkering with my gun, and free to give me some help. Be messing with that, and probably hanging out in the bunk, retiring a little early.
Okay.
Charlie is going to spend an hour, find some, like, quiet place to transcribe the Featherfall spell into her spellbook.
Sounds good.
So if Mr. DM could put that in my spellbook for me, please.
It is done.
Thank you.
Let me go to your sheet. All right. the fall. Boop. It is in.
Thank you.
Welcome. And I think with so as you're doing the dishes, Melody's there to help. She's kind of just humming like a wordless tune as she's like drying them and putting them away.
What were you doing in your book thing?
Oh, you saw? Oh, it just really like touched me how you guys were like asking about me and like seemed like you guys really cared, and it's like I like to put moments that really touch me in my book, like really like no, like not like that way, but like I haven't been touched like that way.
Taylor wants to make a joke, so will not.
But like really hit me in my feelings, and I was like, oh, this is a really nice moment. I just wanted to write, and I just like when nice moments happen, I like to write them down so they can be remembered. Like I feel like the memory is a fickle thing. You can remember something, and then as the years go by, it kind of always changes, and you can forget, but you can never forget something that's written. You can always go back and read it and have it remind you, and let the memory replay again in your head.
So you just do this to any book?
Well, no, this is my book. It's my little diary.
How do you start one of those?
Well, I just got a. Well, this was a book that Yuffie gave me. So, but I'm sure there's a spare book around here somewhere that you can just you just start writing in.
You just write about anything?
Things that are important to me. Things that make me happy. Things that make me sad. Is your friend, Charlotte, okay? She seems sad about Astra.
That is a very sensitive subject. So, when Astra turned into a god, she kind of didn't know she was turning into a god, so, Charlie was, of course, very understandably mad. She did punch a priest. I mean, she did good for him, but she did not follow through. Well,
she does. Yeah. I can never punch a priest. They talk to the gods. Gods are very important.
I think that it's now since that I guess okay, so it was a priest of Omar, but now I think he's a priest of Astra, so I think Charlie's forgiven.
Well, maybe he's not a priest anymore. Maybe you have to get all new priests because it's a new god.
I don't know. I really don't do religious stuff.
Yeah.
All I know is when the circus went under new management, that was it. We kind of just went where the money went.
Yeah, I mean, money's important. That's what the captain cares about.
I mean, it helps you, have money to eat and have a place to sleep and keeps people happy. But I mean, be happy with copper, you could be happy with gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I look for a book. Maybe I have a spare one I can give you.
Oh well, sure. I could give this whole diarying a try.
Sure. It'd be nice. Okay.
Right. Finishing up dishes and
finishing up dishes.
kind of chilling out.
Yeah. Were you trying to fix the gun with Hawks this evening, or were you gonna wait? Banks.
If he's around, I would like to chat him up about this, seeing if he can help me get it in better working order. Talk to him about like the bullet making process and stuff like that.
He's like, yeah, I can definitely help you make it better. I can definitely see some stuff going on that, this caliber, this metal definitely can warp under high intense heat and pressure, causing a long-term after about 1,000 shots or so, you probably start deforming and things. You have to make sure you clean out the residue. Also, I can definitely see if you do a tungsten metal instead of this tin on the firing pin, you can also do a lot better. And with this aiming mechanism, it's good. But like what really is good, I figured out there's a way that you can enchant a red gemstone to make it'll make a little dot appear. It drives Soline crazy. Whenever Soline's the tabaxi, whenever she sees a little red dot randomly appear on the wall or something, she just constantly, she's so like curious about it. She just can't help but like spout at it. It's very interesting.
I definitely want that.
Unfortunately, that crystal is kind of hard to find. And like the bullets, yeah, typical regular bullets. We have just used gunpowder and a little bit of metal, and you just kind of put them together, and you can make your own. We do have some spare on board, although the captain's gun uses a special kind of bullet. But yeah, we can definitely make more.
How long have you been with the crew, Hopkins?
He gets kind of quiet, like, as he's thinking about it. Since I left Jerope.
Been a while then.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Is that a sore subject for you? Or?
I mean, I don't know how much you know about me, but like part of the issue with when Charlotte came
literally
on
nothing
is that the single rune people killed my mother. So ever since then, so I watched as this elven man stabbed through her, and she turned
rough break.
She turned to ice and shattered. It was
more keeps.
So yeah, kind of
gets worse.
Kind of hard memory, but I'm alive and happy, and Sonari takes care of me, and I like the life aboard the ship, and I like little Fidget over here. He plays the little steampunk spider he has. Like, yeah, the Fidget's really cool. And he takes Fidget, and he holds it by like the spider body, and he's like, and he takes the legs and it kind of spins.
I like it. It seems like I've only just started to get into this tinkering here, but it's nice. It soothes my mind.
Yeah, that's good. And don't let what the captain say bother you. We're gonna be fine. He just overreacts with Melody. He thinks that bad stuff's gonna happen. Like we were attacked, and all the times I can remember, once by one person looking for her.
Man, that sounds rough. How long ago was that?
Oh, that was like a year or so. It was by some Dragonborn guy. But like.
So not even the snake people.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
a whole different group. You think?
I don't know. Like, probably, but like he knew Melody. But yeah, I mean, I can take the whole gun apart and give it back to you in a week or so, improved.
Be my guest. In the meantime, I'll just try to perfect the art of making some bullets.
Okay. So are you giving up your gun for a whole week?
Yeah.
Just confirm you hand your gun over.
I don't know. Like, have we haven't. I don't know where we're headed or anything, and like how long we're gonna be.
You do know you're gonna be in Ostenwald in 2 days.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
You're gonna make it better.
I mean, like, I can't do the red dot thing, or I can't, like, do all that. I might be able to help with your misfire chance. So the gun doesn't jam. I don't really have all the materials to enchant it. But I can just...
I
can do a little... I can do a little something, but nothing.
Yeah,
It'd be minor, but like I would just take it apart and work on it a little bit.
If you think, go for it.
Okay.
I would be very appreciative of your efforts, and I don't know, just kind of out of game, like, or out of character, like, how long then, or like how much downtime do I need to dedicate to like bullet making?
Typically, bullet making isn't hard. It's probably the fastest. It's 2 hours to make 20. No, I'm sorry. It's 2 hours to make 10. I'm sorry. I was thinking of arrows. 2 hours to make 10.
Well, I would like to just kind of tinker away at that and see if I can get it down. Make 10 really good bullets.
Okay. Please go ahead and give me a tinker tool check as you tinker in the darkening hours of the night.
Don't have my tinker tools.
Oh, is that what I knew there was something else I was forgetting. So I was like, I think I'm forgetting something. Just do a D100, plus or minus 5.
Not a good thing though.
No, the
it
one
feels like it should be a good thing,
but it's not. The 1 and the 100s are not a good thing.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody roll a natural 100 on D100. So that's actually pretty impressive. But
you know what's funny?
Like...
On Wednesday, they rolled a 1 on a D100.
I've never seen that happen either.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you expend, and you kind of, as you're finishing up, they all blow up. And you're not successful in making these bullets. You make some little firecrackers. So you have to try again tomorrow to make more.
I know.
Yeah. And if no one else wants to do anything else before they take their long rest, you may mark off a long rest is successful. And you can restart this day. And as you guys wake up the next day, the sky is clear. Except in the horizon, you see a dark black smoke cloud, or smoke from some type of fire in the distance. And the captain kind of says, "All right, Charlie, come with me." And he brings you up to the back end of the deck. Actually, it's like a wheel with little levers. He says, "All right, we're gonna go investigate this." So, and you kind of like put your hands up here at this post and this post. And you notice how this one middle one is like painted gold. This means you're going straight. This is like the center. So we just need you to turn a little bit to the turn the thing a little bit, rotating it to the left, to the right.
All right.
And will you please give me a wisdom check, a straight wisdom check?
I guess I can do that.
Okay. You were able to do it so, and you actually for some reason you kind of take that the center gold part and aim it to the smoke, and kind of kept it there and eased it back to the street. He's kind of really good. That was good job. Showed great intuition there.
Thank you.
I mean, you hear them kind of like, all right, people, we got something up ahead. A team, get ready to investigate. C team, get ready to protect the ship. And you guys are flying over. It takes you guys a little bit to get there, but not long. Maybe 45 minutes. And as you guys look down, you see a forest with trees that kind of been knocked over and another airship on fire with damage across its hull cracked open. The wings and balloon above it kind of like in shattered remains. And you hear the go like, I think I know that vessel. Alright. Sorry, Charlie, I want to take over. You're not quite ready to do a landing yet. Soon. And you guys start spiraling down like very slowly, like heading down to the ground to check this out. He says, we're not going to go all the way down. And then once you guys are probably 150 feet off from the ground or so, he's like, all right, do me a favor, Charlie, just pull on that lever. And he points to this lever. Do you pull on?
Pull the lever.
As you pull it, you hear several, and like, thump, 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 thump. And you look off to the side, like, several, like, large javelins and with thick rope. They bury into the ground as you guys get anchored. It's like, all right, we're gonna head down. You guys come with us.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Good. And you see them kind of attach like these little like clips to their belt, and they kind of everyone slide down these ropes to the ground. It's kind of fun, kind of scary, because you get zip lining down from the airship, the Exile Star, to the ground. And as you do, you see people have. I didn't hear you, Zoe, but I saw the we.
No, it was just we. I didn't. Sorry, I mouthed it.
It's fine. You see several people like covered in like soot and ash walking over from the crash site. He goes, "Oh, you fucking bastard! I'm gonna owe you again, aren't I?" He's like, "Ha ha! I knew it was you." It's like, he goes, friends. This is wait, what happened to your beard there, Captain? Captain, huh? We can't call you that anymore. We used to call him Captain Rosie because he used to keep roses in his beard, but now he doesn't. Like, you see, like half of his beard has like been singed off. He's like, we were attacked. We were attacked last night, in the dark of night. They brought us down.
What?
What was that?
Were you attacked, sir?
Yeah, we don't know by whom.
It's like how?
Oh, well,
Like, I just want to know how these giant fucking airships, like, I want to know what to look for. Were you...
They hit us with some ballista, and they said they asked us a question, and then the ballista exploded. They shot some type of fire, like little fire ray from someone's hand, and the ballista.
Your question?
Yeah.
What did they ask you?
They asked us, have we been to Ancient Chasm Bridge?
Yeah, right. What do these people look like?
I couldn't see in the dark. You can see that this guy's a human, so he's not gonna.
Were the ballistas from another air vessel or from the ground?
Another air vessel.
I'm gonna use message to tell Captain that they were probably looking for us and we should get the fuck out of here.
captain answers, "We can't leave him behind."
Bring him, more the merrier, but I don't think their ship is going anywhere anytime soon.
Can airships tow other airships? Does that work?
I just don't think that we should stay
it's
put.
currently on fire.
Yeah, no, typically we could, but they don't even have anything. Just be dragged across. Yeah, we're gonna.
I think it's time to do a quick dismantling. Grab anything of value or any mementos that you need, and let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the ship and get some stuff. Why don't you guys go help them start clearing the things out from their ship and bring it back to ours? Good?
Okay.
Good. And you guys head to the airship. You're talking with Captain Rosie. A cheerful man, though definitely a little sullen. You see that he is partially wounded. You see some of his crewmates are, as you get close to the ship, are, injured. Some are, laid out. He's like, "We don't really have much, just, I guess we can carry most of it ourselves, just,
Can, help move the injured and stuff.
Yeah, that's basically, we can carry just help us move the injured. And a cloud appears and covers the sun for a moment. What you thought was a cloud. You guys look up, and there's another airship heading towards.
Does that look like the one?
And you hear a voice go, "Are you from Ancient Chasm Bridge?" And you see a ballista flying off, hitting the side of the Exile Star.
I'm gonna use message on the captain real quick, and I want to add Captain Rosie.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the voice.
Did you tell them that you were or weren't from Ancient Chasm Bridge?
We weren't. We were heading there, though. I didn't say that bit, but we were heading there.
I just want to know which answer you gave so I can do the other one. That hopefully doesn't get us exploded.
We said no.
Okay.
At that point, you hear the captain shouting back, "Yeah, we are, you fucking assholes."
Wait, our captain or Captain Rosie?
Your captain.
Oh, okay.
Is he shouting this from our ship or from... Okay,
from
we're all back on our ship then?
No, you guys are at the crash ship.
Okay, so we're 160 feet away listening to this?
You're 150. You're about 400 feet from, distance-wise, from your airship, and your ship is also 150 feet up in the air. And...
Oh, shit.
The Captain Rosie goes...
It's been cool being a pirate, guys.
Should we head to your ship now?
See how this plays out for a second. I mean, we can make our way there, but I don't know how do we even quickly get back up to the ship at this point? How are we out of character? How are we even going to be hauling supplies up to our ship?
No one actually told you. You can assume that.
Of course.
You can assume that
all these other veteran pirates. I'm assuming they knew what.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be
out of character. So. There is things like pulleys and stuff that you guys were just gonna heave ho. With the strong people are gonna use pulleys.
And, how far up is the ship?
100. The ship that just shouted. Probably about 200, 300 feet up.
And how far up was ours from the ground?
150.
Okay.
Though this ship is turning and descending, and along the side of the balloon, in the wings, you see an upside-down cross with 7 stars around it.
Uh-oh.
Can I, because I forgot to say that I wanted to do this last night before we went to bed, can I resummon Theo?
I'll say you did it in the morning.
Okay.
What form is Theo in?
I'm going to have him be an owl.
Okay.
I guess we better haul ass.
Yeah, let's carry the injured. Come on, guys, let's get out of here. Maybe we can escape before they attack. You guys see... Actually, who had... I think everyone's except for Solstice? Yeah. No, Solstice has a tent too. Okay. Everyone sees a small little other... kind of like size of a rowboat falling off from the side of the ship, heading towards you guys. It's like a little mini airship.
It's like a rowboat airship. That's
Yes.
so cute.
Yes.
I love it.
Off of our ship?
No, off of the upside down cross ship, kind of heading.
Incoming.
And it looks like it's gonna not heading directly at you. It's heading like to cut you guys off.
Okay. Intercepting.
Yeah, intercepting.
And we're still on the ground.
Yes.
Are we in a position to see who is on this or any people?
You can definitely do a perception check to look at this. Try to get a better look at this airship.
I would
Can
like
I
to do that.
have Theo fly up there so I can get a closer look
Of course you can.
and look through his eyes?
Sure. Give Theo a perception check, please.
I believe owls have
They do have keen sight.
advantage. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Perception. Ooh.
Okay. And can Theo please give me a dex save?
No. No, he cannot. I just got him back. God damn it! I don't have the stats for owl.
I'll bring you the stats of Al.
Okay.
Because as he goes up and looks at the ship, you do notice it has it has 7 people in it. One person like kind of like manning, navigating it, like handling this rowboat, and you see that there is 4 other individuals wearing like this, like have shields on their arm, a javelin on their back. And you see 2 figures wearing this dark green robe with silver threads, and they have this white porcelain mask on, covering their features, and a hood up, so that all that they can see, you can't really see who is there. And an owl has a +1
I just rolled it. I got a 4.
for. So
I did want him to like I wasn't gonna like just fucking send him into the middle of all of it.
Okay.
I was gonna like have him fly pretty wide to make it not look like I'm
okay.
spying on them. Hopefully.
It's hard for him not, because you guys are kind of in like the clearing and or the skid marks of this crash, so there is no like way for him to quickly, easily like go off to the side. So it is kind of noticeable it comes from you. Since you say that he keeps his distance a little bit, you see a little puff of flames appear in the air, like kind of like frag fire of some type of arcane blast. Though since you quickly pulled him back so he doesn't die again. And you hear the shout of the ship. All right, good. We're gonna investigate your ship. No one move. We have a landing party to question the men and to give medical aid. Everyone's insight, even your soul, when they say medical aid, it's just a lie.
I mean, they
Yeah.
fucking caused it in the first place.
Yeah.
How big is the rowboat that's coming towards us?
Not huge. It can hold about 7 people comfortably.
Like, okay.
And they're not landing like right at your feet. They're landing like a good 150 feet away from you guys. So like you can see that they're coming towards you, but they're not landing like you're here. They're not gonna land on top of you. They're gonna land a little bit out of the way so that they're not in shooting distance when they land. Unless you guys wish to move to try to do so.
I'm gonna kind of talk over my shoulder to Captain Rosebeard. Well, Captain, looks like you may be entitled to some revenge here.
Yeah.
You men prepared for a fight?
No.
For you?
He like claps you on the shoulder and says, "Be a good C team."
No, I'm talking to Rosebeard. He doesn't know I'm C team. I'm talking to.
Oh. Yeah, he goes like, "Oh, I'm fine." He doesn't know about the C team. Yeah, we trust you. Like you're part of this guy's group. You're much better than us. You're stronger. We're gonna run. And like you see them like as you see that, you look at some of them have already like start carrying people, like people like 3-legged racing.
When I sent Theo up, was I able to, even though I was keeping my distance, would I be able to like see, like, are these like Yuan-ti, or do they have anybody
All
like that on
humanoid.
board? Or...
All humans.
Okay.
All of them have the stuff for the people with the masks on. All of them are humans.
Okay.
So no Yuan-ti. Don't sound so disappointed.
No, I'm just trying to think. I'm gonna have Theo fly down to me as soon as I realize that they were trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Have him return to me.
Okay.
I just got him back. I don't want to lose him again.
So right now you guys have the choice. Do you guys wish to try to double time it to the ship, or do you guys wish to meet the people intercepting you? What is your guys' choice? You guys choose basically now.
I would try to stand our ground.
Okay.
Because like we're like the first line of defense basically, right? Like we're the first people that they're gonna meet up with.
Yeah.
So like Charlie at least would be like, all right, well we got to stand our ground, and since the other Captain Rosebeards or whatever, his team is full of cowards apparently, and they're all running. Like I'm just like, okay, well I gotta.
Initially, they're looking to
I
cut
guess.
us off from the rest of the ship.
Yes.
So if we just stand our ground, then they're gonna it's not like they're coming to us first. They're gonna separate us from our ship, and the other guys are running away.
So you don't want to stand your ground? Is that what you're saying?
I want to stand my ground on the other side of their where they're trying to land. I just don't like the positioning here. Kind of puts us in a place where we're I don't know. Yeah, I would probably try to route if Captain Rosebeard is running. I want to get back to our crew or as close to it as I can.
Okay. Let's quickly. What Sol and Zor want to do?
Yeah, I'm following Banks.
Okay.
Always.
I'm standing my ground.
All right. So as the party,
If y'all are hesitating, then I'll stay too.
Okay.
Yeah. If we're I'm not gonna separate from the two of you.
All right.
So yeah, holding our ground.
Cool.
Can I, as we kind of gear up, cast mage armor on myself?
Of course you can.
Okay.
You guys definitely have a little bit of time to get ready for this if you guys wish to do anything. You feel like they're going to be upon you in a minute or so, though?
Do we feel
Can we
like they're
actually see the
going...
people?
I'm sorry, go.
What?
I was saying, are we actually able to see who's on the rowboat now at this point?
Yeah, at this point, now that you guys decided to stay, you can see that there is 7 individuals. 4 of them just seem to be like plainly dressed humans with a shield on their arm, kind of scruffy looking. They're all wearing like somewhat decent armor though. Like they're not wearing like leather armor; they're actually wearing like some type of medium armor. You notice one individual behind them who's wearing, who's like kind of more dressed a little bit elaborately, piloting the vessel, and then you notice 2 individuals in this dark green and with silver trim robes with the white masks on.
Yeah, they all don't look smart to me.
Is this this upside down
Negative 1.
7-pointed cross? Is this a holy symbol that I have any chance of recognizing?
For me.
It is not a religious symbol, so it's not anything religion. It seems to be religious in some marking, but as you two who think about it, try to like think of any divine or organizations that have this symbol, none come to mind. The cross itself is not a common symbol at all. All right.
Can I tell? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, the ship's landing in the distance, and you see the people disembarking and heading in your direction.
Do they look like as soon as they meet us, they're going to be ready for combat? Like, do they have weapons out, or are they just kind of like intimidating presence?
The one guy who was piloting the rowboat does have a weapon out. The others do not, but they all have, except for the rope figures, have weapons. You notice that the larger vessel is, as it's sailing down, getting closer. It's probably around 200 feet up in the air now. You hear a loud bang coming from the Exile star as a cannon just went off and it's attacking this other vessel. You notice the tether cables have been cut and your vessel is sailing up in the air. And as the two of these two, as this other group and you meet in this clearing, you're hearing the sounds of an airship battle against airship. You see pieces of splinters flying off into the wind and fire.
Is this right above us, or
not right above
are
you?
we directly underneath what's going on right now?
You're not directly underneath it, but it is like above you. And with that, we go to the clearing.
A shout then as they approach. The girl you're looking for ran that way. And point in the general direction of the fleeing crew members of the other ship. They just ran off with her.
Roll a deception check, please.
This is my inspiration.
Okay, go right ahead.
And,
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, an inspiration.
See you guys. that way, he said. That way. Yep.
He seems trustworthy.
They look over at you and they're like,
signed on with this crew. I'm not gonna die here for these pieces of shit.
Yeah.
does anyone... And he goes, what low person you are. Traveling with someone and abandon them so easily for your own life. You are, my friend, the lowest of lows. I wish
Been
you
told.
I wish you the most evilest things to happen to you. Oh, where's that guy out here? I hope you get your due. But I thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
They're all walking from where they landed. They're all walking through you guys, so they're all walking closer to you. Actually, I need to drop this other guy on the map. I thought I did, and I didn't.
I don't know how easy it is to use the message cantrip, but I would like to start basically trying to tell our team, like, let them pass and then attack.
You have to pass a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna try and do that.
Damn, dude, with the nut 20s.
Is that really not that, like... Yes,
second
but
one was.
the second one, like, wait, he was in So as you're doing this, you make it very clearly signaled that fighting is about to happen. So I would say at this point they're about this distance away. And
I'm going to, while all that's happening, cast a second level false life on myself.
okay, so basically as they're approaching, the messages hit your head. You guys are figure out the jib is up. So you have you got to roll. I did not have that spell set up right.
Well, I gained 10 temporary hit points.
Okay, at that point, then battle is ensued.
Guys, I got 27 hit points.
Nice.
And now battle is gonna talk. As you did convince them, then the spells you're doing, like, wait, why are you casting spells and fighting? Happens.
Almost.
Did you almost roll another? I was about...
No.
Damn.
No, I didn't. I mean, almost got that away.
Almost. You would have.
I rolled the goddamn 3.
Oof. I haven't.
Wow. My best one yet.
That's good.
I've never broken 20. Not even close.
All right. It's okay. Everyone, as the fight begins, as magic's being channeled, so you are the first to act. As you see them saying,
I knew they weren't smart.
yeah. Put him a little bit closer. He actually would have been more like this. Okay. What do you wish to do first?
Okay, so in my reasonable cat thinking, there has to be more than 7 people on this ship because they all wouldn't come down here, yes?
Correct.
None of these look smart, so I want to kill all of them.
I approve this message.
None of them look smart. That's true.
So,
Are any of them dwarves?
No, they're all people.
Like, definitely, they look like idiots.
Yeah, they're all 5 people with the no mask are humans.
alright. I'm gonna cat zoomies
Okay.
right up to here.
All
I
right.
am going to rage.
All right. He takes 4 damage from your rage.
I think, like, what? Yeah, the 10-foot sphere, please?
Oh,
Do I get my special? Yeah, do I get my glowy sphere?
Let me do that for you right now. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. It's not quite 10, but I can do... Actually, can I do 10 with this? Actually, wait, hold on. Oh, why am I doing... I'm making this so complicated for no reason. Gear, vision, bright, 10. Don't look as cool, but boom. Boom. There you go.
Damn, that's cool as fuck.
That's weird. The
Rage
diagonal
aura.
measuring on this is strange.
It's because after every second diagonal, it's an extra 10 feet.
Okay, so I would like to swing at him
Go right ahead.
with my glaive. And I would like to recklessly attack.
Okay.
I did not mean to, but there you go.
You watch as he uses his reaction to try to parry your blow. However, the pure might and rage of your attack just pushes his blade weapon away and slices deep into him.
That is it for me.
Okay. Zor.
All right. Yeah, let's see.
Oh.
Oops. I'll turn that off. How do I, Okay, let me see what I'm doing. Move up there as close as I can.
Okay.
Are any of these people like wearing armor?
Yes.
Evidently.
All of them are wearing armor. You notice that the 4 other regular people are wearing armor. Are you asking specifically metal armor?
Yeah.
All 5 of them are wearing metal armor.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna start by casting my spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and I'll go ahead and do it on Mr. Main Guy here. I think I should be able to hit him from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go right ahead. As your spiritual hammer appears, lit aflame by soul's rage, make your attack.
Sorry, my button disappeared. Let me go into my spell book and do it there.
Another.
Jesus Christ, man.
As the soul
Take it.
divine throws him off his balance, your hammer appears in midair and just hits him across the face. So you watch his teeth are kind of like thrown out of his jaws.
I approve.
Anything?
Yeah, that's it for me, I think.
Okay. Banks. You're muted.
All right. So I'm going to take my shoot. Sorry, I need 35 puts me there, and going to use how far off? I'm gonna use hold person on this
Hey.
hombre right there.
All right. Go right ahead. He fails. As you weave your words, his body becomes stiff and paralyzed.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Which guy? This one right here?
I just marked the guy right over
Oh,
there.
this
Yeah,
guy.
that one right
Okay.
there.
The little weird symbol on the top left of his
The
thing.
masked dude in the back.
Okay. With this, as this person in front of you, kind of like you see him spit out some blood across the ground in front of you. You see him now pull out a dagger in his offhand, with a scimitar in one hand and a dagger in the other. He makes 3 attacks against you, so. With advantage because you attacked recklessly. So 1 hits for 19 damage, only dealing 3. 10 misses as he feels overconfident with his first strikes. He overextends. And then he tries to he flips his dagger in his hand, tries to stab you, but finds nothing there as you are nimble. Misses. It is now these people's turns. As he spends his turn, not able to do anything but writhe. He is. Well, let's do his turn. You see him step forward. He steps over this way. He's not dumb. Over here.
Yeah, that cat's on fire. I'm not gonna fuck with that right now.
I'm not gonna fuck with that. He said, you see him point. You say, take her out. And you see him chant. And you see him take a dagger from his hand, and you see him cut across his palm. And then next to you, Zor, a dagger appears, floating in the air, as he casts his own form of spiritual weapon.
Uh-oh.
And he attacks you with it. As this wicked dragon with blood still dripping, like this never-ending blood drip off the edge.
Cool.
As with a 22 to hit for 5 damage. As the dagger
That definitely finds its way into my armor.
Yeah. And then you see him mutter a few more words and cast. You see him saying this twisted blessing as he casts Sacred Flame against you. Why did it do an attack roll? Hold, please. Just give me a dex save, please. Zor.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You are not nimble enough as you feel a bit of radiant energy surge beneath your armor. And that is his turn, and he is going to try to make another wisdom save, I believe. Yes. DC 14. However, he is still held paralyzed by your spell banks, unable to break free. Charlie, what would you like to do?
I am going to could I get a Theo on the field, please?
Oh yes, did I think I made him. Did I make him? I did. Oh. Hold on. He needs the Theo. Boom.
Yay. Alright, so he has 60 feet movement. He's gonna go right there.
Okay.
And use the help action by kind of like clawing at this guy. Well, I am gonna go here. I'm gonna bonus action Blade Song before
Okay.
I do that, obviously. Because then I can't move that far if I'm not Blade Singing. And I'm going to Booming Blade attack this guy.
Go right ahead.
Damn.
Unfortunately, your attack is deflected by his shield.
Dang. Then I will finish my turn by moving my remaining 5 feet here.
Okay.
And then Theo has 15 more feet of movement, and he's gonna fly just straight up in the air.
Okay, and he does not provoke attack of opportunity because of
Yeah.
flyby.
Hell yeah.
With that, you see this cracked tooth. He pull out his long sword and says, "Ah, you think you're fancy with your magic."
Yes, I think I do.
And these two approach. So. And he approaches you. Here we go. Let's do Miss Charlie first. As he draws his long sword out to attack you. 15 to hit.
Miss.
Misses. Zor, as this one approaches you, draws his long sword to attack you. With a 12 bouncing off your armor.
Ding.
As these two flank you, so on either side of you.
Did one of them move into my range?
Yes, both of them did.
Yes, and I get one attack of opportunity.
You do. Were you gonna attack the one on the left or the one on the right?
Yeah, it attacks with the straight up glaive, right?
Yes, it does.
Oh, with the okay. Okay. I'll hit the gentleman behind me
Okay.
to my left.
As he approaches you, you kind of like do this twirling motion with your polearm. He doesn't think it; just thought you just swirling around, but it catches him across his chest, slicing as you grasp it in two hands in this ready position to take foes on all sides. Now, with a determination, they draw their weapons to attack you. So, with advantage because of your reckless attacks earlier, should not have attacked Zor. So you are healed by that much. But he does hit you, just barely scratching you, as the rage makes it seem like almost nothing. So the other one tries to attack you but misses completely, thrown off by your attack. And it is now your turn, so.
Okay, which one managed to land a hit?
It was the one on the right, the one that was uninjured.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and finish the job. We'll go ahead and bonus action to burst the fire for rage.
Mm-hmm. With that, as another fiery yell appears, the flames engulfing them. They take damage.
Okay.
One looks to be barely standing on.
Not for long.
What would you
Recklessly attack this individual.
like? Okay, go right ahead.
Recklessly attack.
As you recklessly attack, he was able to bring up the shield in the last moment. You watch as your glaive digs in, and you see it just centimeters from his body. And she's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
That'll be it.
Okay. Zor, it is your turn.
Right. So this guy that ran up on me, I'm going to just kind of turn with my left hand and reach out and touch his breastplate. And it's going to start glowing red hot. And I cast heat metal on him.
Go right ahead. Shouldn't do attack roll. That's automatic damage the first time.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I mean, that just kind of went with the spell cast, but
Yeah, I mean, it does the 15 damage. It's typically then a con save, but however, the first damage is free. So as you touch the metal, you watch as it glows bright, as it spreads across your fingertips. You see him start screaming in agony as the whole thing starts to like melting, like a molten scag around his body, digging in, melting him, and he falls
completely.
to the ground.
He's melted.
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And that's it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. And while I'm doing that, and just kind of fascinated by this because I've never done that to a person before, my hammer is going to still be focused on Mr. Boss Guy up there.
Go right ahead. Make another attack roll.
Ah, yes. Do I not have... Oh, I guess I can just do that. Cool.
Yeah. And with that, another weapon, hammer, tries to hit him. Again, he tries to deflect it with his scimitar, but your hammer is a spiritual divine being. It just kind of flows through it except for that mallet, and hits him again as he's caught unaware. You see him try to be bloodied and broken.
I'm also gonna move Zor on the other side of this.
Okay.
Without leaving the range of it.
Okay. Since you are able to cast a spell, you do know moving out of the range does not provoke attack of opportunity.
It doesn't.
No, it does not.
Okay.
So you can move. Since you can cast a spell, you do know that freely.
Let's see. What did I do? 10 feet there. So I'll do another 10 feet over to there, I guess. Or wait, I can do 5 more feet over there.
Okay. Banks. With your one prisoner held captive, what do you wish to do?
Pull out pistol.
You don't have it.
Not that pistol.
Oh, I was about to say, like...
My finger pistol. And I'm going to cast Shatter. And I'm going to cast the spell. And then I'm going to trigger it through my finger and go, bang! But the sound is going to be silent from my mouth. And instead it's going to explode right about... I want it to hit the captain and the guy below him.
If you cast the spell, it should give you a spell template?
Yeah. It's a... I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. That's rad. I did not know that. But that's where I want it.
As the bang appears, hitting up... They both make the save, and so they take half damage. But they are looking injured.
I'm gonna yell, Finally, it looks like he fixed it, didn't he?
Anything else, Banks?
I am going to move. Right there.
Okay.
And that'll do it.
This guy's turn. He goes, "Take out the spellcasters! I got this one." And he attempts to attack you 3 more times, so. With his scimitar, the first attack hitting with a 23 for 5 damage. The next attack, a 22 for 7. And as he grins with blood dripping through his teeth with a bloody smile, he misses with his dagger. He goes, "You're coming with me."
Do I get to meet your husband? Hopefully I can teach him how to hit, because he failed with you.
And with that, it is their turn. Yeah, that was just brutal. He moves that there. Alright. You see him, Zora, this robed figure, moves his bloody palm forward. The dagger moves forward. You see him start chanting. You see the blood across his palms turn black. You see the veins across his forearm start to bulge in this pulsating energy. As he reaches out with that hand, he casts Inflict Wounds.
Oh shit, son. He's about to go Hulkmania on your ass.
However, he misses with an 8. As you're not able to actually touch your skin, and it's bounced off by your armor. And then, as a bonus action, he swings with his spiritual weapon. However, the dagger does hit you in the back for 6 damage.
Backstabbing asshole.
And this one makes another wisdom save to see if he can break free. And he cannot, as he's still held paralyzed with an 8. Charlie, this broken tooth, gap-toothed human with a sword in front and shield. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to yeah, I'm just going to move Theo, that's his name. I recently played another character who had an owl familiar, like just an owl familiar, and so I keep wanting to call it that name and not his name. So so Theo moves over to do the same thing, fuck with this guy while I'm trying to attack him. And I'll try for another booming blade attack on him with my rapier.
You do hit him with the advantage.
Nice.
You hit him for 9 damage, and he's as booming energy surrounds him.
Yeah, I'm going to, after that, Theo's gonna do his reigning movement straight up in the air again. And I will be moving. This guy's still held, right?
Yes. He is not
Okay.
moved.
Alright. I'm just gonna move. Yeah, I'll move right there.
Okay. With that, it is his turn. And go ahead and do booming blade damage as he gives chase. Because he does
Hell
not,
yeah.
they are not smart. So
Let's see, how much is that? 1d8.
it's 1d8.
Looks like Saul was the smart one this time.
3 damage.
Okay. You see him as the electric energy shocks through him. He's like, blood shooting out of his mouth. He grips his longsword and says, stop and surrender, as he makes his attack with his longsword. And with a 13 misses.
Yeah.
And then the two around you. Yep. You notice one goes, I'm not gonna die for this. The one that's near death is running away. You get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
If you so wish to take it, dear soul.
Okay.
And you hit. As he's running away, fleeing, you slice into him by his leg, and he starts, and suddenly gets quiet. This one goes, you just killed my friend, and attacks you, but misses. So as you see tears streaming down his face. And
I mean, in all fairness, you attacked me first, so...
it is your turn, Saul.
We will, fire with the rage again.
Okay.
For another, 4, I think.
Yes, it is. Again, this guy, they both look so injured.
Okay, we'll... recklessly attack this gentleman.
Unfortunately, with your rage going, he's able to reflect. He's like, don't kill me too. As you miss with a 14.
Okay.
And Zor, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to gonna reach out and well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna swing my normal hammer on this guy.
Okay.
Just kind of turn around and try and bash him.
With that, you hit him. Slashing, hammer buckling into, you feel his ribs cracking under the weight of the blow.
Boom. Is my spiritual weapon still up? It says unconscious.
Yeah,
My mouse over it.
just because it's
Okay.
Because it was never alive.
Yeah.
Right.
You have not yet breathed life into your own hammer.
I need to do that at some point. All right, and it's gonna swing again on this main guy up here.
Okay. With that, the hammer misses as he's able to dodge out of the way. What? Anything? Do you wish to move or stay where you are?
I'm just gonna stay here facing off with this robed guy.
Okay. Banks, it is your turn.
I am going to run up on this guy and make an attack on him with my rapier.
All right, you have advantage because you are flanking. So you hit him, and with that, as he's grimacing, looking at Charlie, you see a rapier blade shoot through his chest.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's
Shake
the
and
classic
bake.
misdirect.
Shake and bake.
Team Rapiers.
What is he gonna do?
Gotta think of a cooler team name than that, but we'll figure it out.
Team Ramrod. I wrote it down.
What is he gonna do? He used the main guy uses the disengage action. And gets there. Yeah. That's his turn. And he's gonna do that, yeah. Alright. Zora, you watch as the necrotic film leaves this man's hand. You see a ring on it. You see him twist it. Says, what languages do you speak, Zora?
Common, Dwarvish, and why can I never remember the last one? That might be it, actually.
Okay.
Wait, let me see. No, where's my Gnomish? Yeah, Dwarvish and Gnomish, common.
He says, I'll be back for you. As the dagger tries to stab you in the back. But he misses. He does provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
Yeah.
Because he goes to this man with his hand outstretched. So he provokes his... No, you used your reaction already, so unfortunately you can't. No, you got it back. So yeah, so you have your reaction back. So you may attack him with your hammer, Zora, and you may attack him with your glaive. So
How many level 2 spell slots do I have again? Can I? How
you
can
should
I check
have
that?
4. No, you're at level 3. You should have
I think 3.
3. So I can
I'm like,
fix that.
why do clerics get 4? I only have 3.
Yeah. So I just fix
All
that
right.
on your sheet.
Thank you. I'm going to actually, because with my Warcaster feat, I'm going to cast Heat Metal instead of
Okay.
swing my hammer.
He is not wearing metal armor.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Oh, that sucks for me.
Only
All right.
he does have a dagger on him, so you could heat metal on that. But besides that, he does not have armor on.
Yeah. All right, I will. I'm gonna try and like grab him with the Toll the Dead
Okay.
with the same left hand that
Uh-huh.
I did the heat metal with. It's like now it's becoming my magic hand. So
And so he did enter
yeah,
your
let's see.
attack range,
Oops.
and you do have your reaction to attack me if you so choose.
course. But do I ever choose not to?
That's true. And well, oh, he gets healed back up. He takes the damage. And Toll the Dead. He is. He passes the save, so unfortunately, he takes some of that. He does take it from that. And you watch. So he goes. He takes the blow. You see him like kind of slicing into his chest, and blood spilling down. He actually reaches his hand out. You see him this ring, kind of this almost obsidian-like ring, black stone ring. Is lit with purple flames as he reaches out, not to you, but to the bandit next to you.
Uh-oh.
And you see the bandit eyes go wide in fear. He says, no, no, as he grasps him across his hand, as he yells into his palm, and the flames cover his body. You see him drop his longsword and shield. You see his body being mutilated by these flames, not being changed, his hair falling out. As in his place, a creature appears.
Ugh. That's an ugly motherfucker.
With
If it is made of flesh, it will still burn.
this horrendous deformed humanoid in his place, wearing like parchments of his armor, kind of like melted into his own flesh. That is his action, and he is going to try to break free.
Our team, but it's a
With
good
another
act. Good move. We should learn that.
with another 8, he is still paralyzed. And this guy needs to initiative. All right. And with that, Charlie, what do you wish to do?
I am going to I'm gonna cut this guy off.
Okay.
Then same thing with Theo. He's gonna come over and fuck with him.
Of course.
And I'm going to attack with my rapier, non-lethal damage, because he's like the leader. You said, right?
Appeared to be captain-y.
Appeared to be. Okay,
He's
so I'm
giving
gonna.
orders.
Yeah, since we talked about
Yeah.
keeping one person alive, keeping the smartest person alive, I'm going to try to non-lethally knock this guy out if
Go
I
ahead.
do so. Let me.
Alright. You do hit him. However, it is not enough to
And
knock him
non-lethally.
to do
Of
knock.
course. Of course. Shit, I should have booming bladed him. But that'll kill him. Never mind.
Okay. Anything else?
He's retreating, right?
Yeah, he does appear to be running away.
Okay, so I'm going to. How much movement did I use here? 15, so I got
35.
35 left.
You fast people. Again,
yeah.
you and the tabaxi zooming.
I'm going to kind of run with him as
Okay.
he's trying to run away, I think. Like, try to run in the same-ish direction
Okay.
so that I can, like, cut him off again, hopefully.
Sounds good.
So I'm just gonna go over this way.
Alright. So, there's this demonic figure in front of you. This other robed figure as well.
Okay. Well, first things first. We will burst the rage again.
Okay.
So another 4 damage to everyone around.
It seems that the demonic figure is not as vulnerable to fire as you would imagine it to be.
That is okay. I still have a glaive. So, it must be more of a challenge. Not recklessly attacking.
Okay. As you recklessly attack, you cut into its flesh, and this putrid smell emits from the wound.
Take it back. Let's not learn this one. Let's. Some things were just not meant to be.
Anything else, Saul?
Yep. That will be it for now.
Okay. Zor, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna step around, and I don't know if this puts me into the fire, but I'm doing it.
It does. But not only if she activates it again.
Yeah, and okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack him.
Go right ahead. With that, you slam your hammer to the back of his back. You hear his spine cracking a little bit as he's looking really injured.
Yeah. All right, come finish the job, other hammer. Why does it? No. Ignore that. Sorry. I don't know why it. Oh, okay. There. I got to figure out this UI. Sorry.
So if you cast it, it should give you the option to not consume a spell slot. Oh, actually, and you have one as a cantrip.
Yeah, that's what. So when I click on something, it's bringing me to like another. It's flipping my like hotbar into another hotbar, and I can't figure out how to go backwards. That's
Okay.
what.
We'll take a look after this session.
Yeah, changing it into like the spiritual weapons hotbar rather than Zor's hotbar.
Got it. Okay. And unfortunately, your spirit weapon misses with its attack. Just barely. Anything else, Zor?
No, I'll stay right there.
Alright. Banks, it is your turn. You have your paralyzed foe in front of you.
I'm gonna move here, attack the paralyzed guy with the rapier.
You have advantage, and an attack is a critical hit automatically. So you do hit him. So please just roll another D8.
And then I want to use psychic blades on that too.
Oh, go right ahead.
Does psychic blades? That doesn't crit. Oh yeah, that just adds damage to it.
No, that crits. Cause
Okay.
it's kind of like it's like a bardic version of Divine Smite in a sense. So go ahead and
Okay.
just click it again. Nice.
Well, that's not broken. What is this attack bard?
Look, I only attack people who are helpless.
I want to use a gun because I don't feel like a martial person.
Look,
As I hit her.
He's
almost
paralyzed.
30.
yeah.
That's a different story. I can swing on a moving paralyzed target.
I don't think you did enough damage. Just saying.
You did a good amount. With that, it is the bandit captain's turn. What is he? Alright. He goes, fuck, they're gonna kill us! They're gonna kill us all! He's like, get out of my way, woman! Do you respond?
No.
He goes, I hate to do this. And he just attacks you. A 20 to hit?
I'm gonna throw up a shield.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll let him hit me.
Okay.
Why not? You know.
So you take 7 points of damage.
All right.
He attacks you again with another scimitar attack. A 19 to hit.
Shit, that meets my armor class. So yeah. Damn, I should have thrown up a shield. Oh well.
Okay. And then with a dagger. With another 19 to hit.
Holy fuck, dude! I should have thrown up a goddamn shield.
Bam,
I thought
bam,
it was
bam.
an attack
Yeah.
for some reason.
I can take it.
It's
yeah,
fine.
oopsies.
Do you wish to do it on this attack?
No. I mean,
Okay.
bring it, bro.
Alright, so with 3 attacks with this, as he is bleeding out, in a sense, or bleeding, very injured, he makes 3 attacks like a dying animal against you.
After he does that, I'm like bleeding now, and I'm just like, I was gonna say a cool line, but you got me there, bro.
With that, this creature is going to attack you. You attacked recklessly, correct, Saul?
Yes, I typically do, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Reaches out with his claws to attack. Unfortunately, misses. And you see that this thing has no intelligence and just attacking without care. Alright. What is he gonna do? Ooh. Let's see. Alright. First off, let's do... The dagger attacks you. Zor, you're back for 21 to hit for 2 damage.
I am a pincushion.
I'm rolling finally good. And then... he is going to take the disengage action. And go there.
Not to speak out of character, but if you guys could see my screen right now, Zor's portrait is half full red because he's hurt, and so only his lips are bright red on the picture right now. Such a great thing.
Beautiful.
And this one would try its 4th wisdom save to try to get out of this hold.
Would you fuck me?
With a 6 and with a 16, he is finally free of being paralyzed.
Yay! Welcome to the fight, bro.
You
It's
see him-
almost over.
You see him just like stretching his muscles. He just looks at you with daggers in his eyes. Banksy goes, "You will pay for that."
I was busy with the Zor makeup. What the fuck did he just...
Basically,
Oh,
so,
shit.
Charlie, it is your turn.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I'm
You're gonna pay, Banks. You're gonna pay.
Shit.
I mean, like, ow, that
Down by
fucking
the
hurt, dude. And I'm gonna call Theo over to once again fuck with him, and I'm gonna again try to non-lethally stab him.
Okay.
Wow.
And with a nat
They do it a little more lethally than that.
Oh no, it's
though.
not one because it's.
It would be a 13.
It's 13.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Soul, to answer your question, he did. He
Okay,
disengaged.
awesome. I was trying to ask.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I missed that.
I
He
assume
did.
13 doesn't hit though.
Does not. What do you wish to do, Charlie?
Fuck. I'm going to. I guess I'm just gonna try to do the same thing and just run with him
Okay,
for another like 20 feet.
sounds good.
There we go.
So it is your turn.
Okay. I'll recklessly attack.
With that, you
Boom.
hit and slice this creature in half. You notice that the inside is this putrid smell, and as you do it, it kind of falls apart and like turns into like this refuge, this mold pile. Not even a humanoid form, and it's, do you wish to do anything else? So.
I'm going to I've bonus action to burst the flame,
Okay. That hits both of them.
and that'll be it.
All right. Yes, looking injured. All right. Zor, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. Can my weapon get flanking?
Unfortunately, no.
15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I can make it there, though. Okay. Oops. See, I'm going to move up here.
Mm-hmm.
Does that let me flank?
Yes, it does.
Yes. Okay, we will go ahead and swing the warhammer on this guy here.
Okay, with the 23 to hit, you do. And as he looks terrified at Soul, you watch as the back of your hammer hits the back of his head and you fall. It kind of cracks his head to the side as his head is at an odd angle. His dagger.
Head should not be that shape. See what happens?
His dagger disappears.
Oh, that's too bad. I was going to have the spiritual weapon duel. Okay. Well, he can't go very far, so go 15, 20. Yeah, I think that's 20.
All right. With that, Banks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done.
What do you wish to do, Banks?
Shit, you could move. I'm gonna put some rapier. I am going to also not sure what's going on with the captain yet. I would like to non-lethally, like we can kill whichever one of these guys we don't need. But right now, I see the battlefield thinning, and I will attack non-lethally against this guy.
Okay.
And I don't know how that works with psychic blades, but
No,
if I can non-lethally psychic.
You can. Unfortunately, even that is not enough to take him out, though he is very injured.
Oh wait. Okay, psychic blades isn't a bonus action though, is it?
No, it's not.
It's just okay. Oh, I can't make it there anyways. I'm going to risk it for biscuit. I'm gonna move 35 feet away and provoke the opportunity.
He slices at you with a dagger, hitting you for 4 damage.
Oh.
Alright, anything else?
Yeah, I wanna healing words on Charlie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Believe it or not, that makes me almost at max.
Alright.
Mental reminder. Charlie only needs healing words.
Yeah, I don't need a whole lot.
You don't need a whole cure wounds. Just
Yeah.
Alright. This guy is not gonna... He's just dashing past you, Charlie.
Okay. I can still get to him. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. So, this robed figure with the mask, you see him take a ring on his finger. He says, "I will show you what true flames can do, and may
Okay.
my faith never end." And purple lights around his hand, and he touches himself as he starts burning and immolating himself, and does not let himself be taken prisoner.
Okay.
And Charlie, there's one lone person left trying to run away.
Theo moves. I moves. And I'm gonna be like, just fucking die already, you know? Theo fucks with him again. I'm going to, just for the fuck of it, I'll Booming Blade too, just in case.
Okay, are you doing this?
Whatever I do.
You said die, so this is lethal?
No, this is non-lethal.
Non-lethal
but
dying.
I'm just like, stop running, you fucking coward.
Hey, Rich, our
Woo!
cameras are apparently wrong on Twitch, too.
I'm Bo.
Okay, how did...
I'm guessing it's been like that since we started combat.
Probably.
We don't have our lively chat tonight.
I think I can fix this. Oh, when you... Yeah, okay. And it is... It is fixed. Alright. And with that, you knock him unconscious.
Hell yeah.
And as you do, you slap him with the blunt end of the pommel of your rapier. A loud explosion is saw above as the airships battle, and you see the unending ship flying away, heavily injured, and your vessel flying back to you all.
I would like to kneel down and try and scoop some of this goo from this pile of thing that was made out of the person.
Sure, easy enough. And
Seeing that Charlie's got Homeboy under control, I would just say, I would just kind of shout back, because there's like we're so spread thin. I'm gonna kind of charge forward towards Charlie and the dude, and kind of give Zor and the loot signal.
Yeah, I'm going to I think like as I see our ship coming back towards us, I am like I knocked this guy out and I assume that he just felt like a fucking sack of flour, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to like I'm just like, all right, let's go, and I'm like trying to drag him, but I'm like too weak, and I'm like, so I need your strength.
Okay. The rage would go off at this point, so
No.
fire, and I'll just make my way over to carry the fucker.
We like commandeer their like rowboat.
Sure.
I want the
Hell yeah.
I want that dude's ring, and I want to check his like twin to see if there's two of them.
As you look, you see where the ring would be. It's just ash.
On both of them, on the one that didn't turn to.
On both of them, yes.
Damn, man.
I'll just
Can
lift
I-
the dead guy's hand and like point to the ring finger with my eyebrows up, like.
Just search him.
Oh, right, and he'll just go back to searching.
Okay.
He was
Yeah.
ready to cut the finger off if that's what you wanted, but
I'm gonna search this
Okay.
head dude before, like, as Soul's on her way over. I think I'll just kind of rifle through his pockets and stuff, see if I can find anything.
Sure. Give
That's
me.
with that.
It's easy enough to rifle through the pockets. No need to do an investigation check.
Fair.
you see he has a scimitar, a dagger. You notice he has a little coin purse that's kind of full. Let me look at the rest of his inventory sheet. He has rations, water skin. You notice nothing special about, like, nothing in his pockets that's noticeable. You notice a gold ring on his finger that seems to be decently, like, something.
All right.
Zora, on checking out those cultists, they both have these very unique daggers. They are like that serpentine shape with a black side and what appears to be like like almost like a brushed white side, black and white.
Yeah, I'm taking them.
You notice both of them have various. They have not the one that immolated himself, because he's basically Ash. The other one has this dark green robe with silver trim that has like little. Now you look close, like little insignia marking on like the shoulder, the lapel, marking his station. And his mask. When you pull off his mask, you do notice a humanoid figure. Pretty like a decent looking fellow, not too bad. Like nice kept hair, clean shaven.
Zora thinks he's like, a kid.
Yeah,
No
like,
beard. It's
he's like, even like human standards, he's young 20s.
I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start undressing him.
Okay.
It's like taking his cloak, and I'm like, "You want it all, right? This is just the." And I'm like yelling at Banks.
The whole thing. Sure.
He just kind of knew or figured that loot meant.
That I'm weird like that, and I meant
like
undress the dead body.
And you see a.
You know me so well.
I don't want to say a letter, but like a memo / request in his pocket.
I do.
That says, the Black Mantle requires more laborers. Please assist with shipment of them and deliver them at the work site. Work site B.
Mm-hmm. He's like looking to the left, looking at the clothes and these daggers in one hand and the paper in his other, and like wondering if he just might toss the paper so he can carry more. And he's like, "Oh no, okay, all right." Still stick the paper in his breastplate and inside the little hidden lapel.
All right. The other bandits have scrap coins and such, and long swords. The long swords and 2 shields are probably the only thing. Oh, and 4 javelins. 2 long swords. And
we should probably just load all this up in the boat.
Yeah.
We have the little rowboat. Did we commandeer that, or
Basically.
did that get away?
No.
Yeah. Cool.
So who wants to pilot this sort of rowboat?
And that thing, it flies, right?
It does.
I guess
He's like,
since I've been
theoretically,
trying to learn how to
it
do
does.
so, I'll try to.
Charlie's at the wheel, and I'm gonna kind of backseat drive.
Okay.
Like,
Is this big enough to start like building onto? Like,
No.
we're gonna have our own little tiny
Like-
cruise ship.
Like
right here,
this
aren't we?
thing it's like 25, 30 feet like long, I guess you can say.
Oh yeah.
And like maybe 10, 15, like 15 feet like at the widest, but like near the point only 5 feet and like 10 feet. So it's
So it just needs a jet on the back somehow. We're gonna.
yeah.
Build a giant gun with no ammo that just shoots
With
motion.
Charlie, please give me a wisdom check as you try to pilot this vessel.
We're gonna I'm gonna give her some bardic inspiration.
Okay. So you have a bardic inspiration as
and
well.
I will
like,
take it.
Also try to be like helping her at all, or
So that's an 11.
So you guys kind of putter away. Like it's a little bit different how to figure it out. But you are able to eventually get to the Exile Star. And that is where we're going to take a quick break as you guys kind of leash up your rowboat to the side of the Exile Star. We'll be back in just a minute or so if we stretch our legs. And we are back. And you guys have brought the captured rowboat to the side of the Exile Star. You see the captain and Terry standing up, waving. They throw a guide rope over to you to pull your vessel in, to anchor it to the side. And they're like, all right, that's good. You guys got a vessel? That's cool.
Yeah, we got a dude too.
Oh, hey, you listened. You kept someone.
Yeah. We think he's like the captain of the group, but like, I mean, probably not the whole ship, but like the ground group that was sent down to us.
Yeah, he's like their C
The
team
Hibbick.
captain.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's their Hibbick.
Hibbick. What's a Hibbick?
HBIC.
The head bitch in charge?
That's it.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah.
okay. All right.
It's new terminology.
Yeah. That's definitely new. Sorry for like leaving you guys behind, but I figured if we could take the pressure off you guys, it'd be good. You didn't want an airship like launching salvos down at you. Did Captain Rosie help you out with the fight? Everything good?
Oh no, his ass took
They all
off.
ran.
They
He
ran.
helped himself.
He ran?
Yes.
Yeah.
We covered his escape.
So,
Yeah.
should we go down and rescue him still? Yeah.
I don't know the guy.
I mean,
Honestly,
he ran.
he ran, but also I feel like since they're looking for us and they were attacked because they were looking for us, they're going to be in more danger on our ship than they are just waiting for somebody else to come rescue them.
A different direction with that.
He's like,
Where'd you think I was going?
So you're like, well, they were blown out of the sky on our account. Maybe we should give them a lift or something.
No. Like, I feel like they'll. I was gonna say this earlier when we were saying like, oh, well, we should pick them up. We're like, or we should like call someone else up to grab them because if they're looking for us, they're gonna be in more danger again on our ship than.
Yeah, we can definitely. Hawks can definitely send a message out to.
Yeah.
See if they
Sure,
can
it
pick
seems like he doesn't like danger very much.
No. He's definitely a lover. That's why we make fun of him. With the like, we don't make fun, but like he keeps the rose in the beers, you know.
Maybe we should go and intercept them though before they get too far, just to tell them to like hang tight in one area so that the
Hawks
ship
can
can
send.
go find them.
Hawks can send them a message too. Let's not.
Okay.
So, remember how I said unending faith you should run?
Yeah.
That's well. I didn't say what they were, but that's the unending faith. That's them. So you know what they are now.
So, oh, cool.
Alright.
You know, some of those details I told you, like, might help us to know in the heat of the moment.
Well-
sort
Yeah,
of
wow,
thing.
strange that it came up so suddenly.
I know,
Wait
right?
a minute. You didn't know the details, and you survived.
Yes.
Captain's always right.
Oh, Jesus.
So back me up.
Typical.
Survival is not the end goal here. I mean, it's like important. Don't get me wrong. I'm more geared for progress than survival.
He just looks at you like, so back me up.
Well, I mean, they attacked first, so I didn't really ask any questions of running or not, because they were gonna fight anyway, so...
Okay. Not the... Thank you, Saul. Like, bah. But see, so, upside down cross with 7 stars, the unending faith. Kind of a nasty group.
Like it. What's that all about?
I don't... No one really
Yeah.
knows.
you know.
No.
Smart man like you. Come on.
They're just a group of people looking for deities-related stuff.
Think they may have had a hand in what happened at the Omar Festival?
I mean,
Unlike the MO.
it's not impossible, but I never thought they had the power to kill a god. Are you sure?
Like maybe they've got some new backing.
I mean, I don't really know who runs their group. No one really does. They're kind of just like this. No, cult's a good word. They're kind of like this little cult thing that has like this very twisted belief on deities and stuff.
And this belief is that.
How much do you know about the God War? The Soul Declaration.
I know.
So,
Fair amount.
How much do I know about the God War?
You know a little bit about it, not a detail much. Like, it wasn't an extensive study, but like the casualness of it. Well, brass tacks of God War. It's all about free will. Should we have free will to make choices? And the war happened, and it seems the God side, the one, says we should. The unending faith think we shouldn't.
So the Republicans.
I don't know who they are, but they sound horrible.
Yeah, they're the worst.
But they are they kind of feel like because everyone has choices, the world is such a fucked up place because of that choice. So they're trying to save the world by removing choice, because the gods know everything and they know what's best. So therefore, we should just trust them completely. So they have unending amounts of faith.
What an original name.
I mean, but yeah. So,
well, thank you, Captain, for sharing some information that could come in handy at some point.
I don't think it didn't. You saw vibes, but yeah.
Are there any other cultish organizations that we should be looking out for, or is this the only one?
I'm pretty sure anything that's a cult you should look out for. Like, it's just a general rule of thumb. That's a cult.
I'm just saying, like, is there anything that you believe might come up?
I mean, they're probably the biggest ones, and then the Maliks. But like, they're too. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know much more.
See if we can figure some out. And I kind of jab at the incapacitated captain.
Oh, good. Someone came and did not save me.
I was kind of like leaning over and I'm like, hey there, sleepyhead.
Okay. Hi.
Feel like talking?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to keep this man's hands bound and make sure he doesn't do any self-immolation shit?
No, I won't. Listen, I'm not like those.
Check him for rings.
Oh no, I don't have any rings. I'm like those fucking crazy twins.
Subcontracted or what?
Yeah, like we're just like hired muscle for them. Like there was something happened a couple of days ago. There was some camp with a bunch of laborers were forcibly released, and so we're kind of seeing what's going on. So, yeah.
Oh, you were just security aboard this ship.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Do I believe him?
Roll an insight check. What was your question, Charlie?
Why were you after us? What were you hired for? You were obviously hired for a specific purpose.
Well, we needed more laborers, and supposedly it's something about Ancient Chasm Bridge, and we needed to make sure anyone who leaves Ancient Chasm Bridge don't go back, and no one goes there for some reason. He seems to be telling you the truth. Banks doesn't seem to be hiding anything. He's generally kind of scared and accepted the fact that he has been captured and is about climbing up into the 500 feet in the air and knows the dangers of that.
Was the camp?
In the woods down below. I don't know I don't really know the exact location.
I think you should probably start doing better than that.
I mean,
do you know? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to presume. You know how to fly, right?
I mean, I can fly a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it's no big deal if we let you off here.
Whoa. I can fly a ship. I can't actually fly. I know that joke. I have done that joke before. It's funny, except when you're not the person falling.
I see. Well, I would recommend then that you make yourself more fucking useful than you have been so far.
I'm the middleman. I'm the muscle.
You know something.
I know the muscle. I know we were supposed to head to this other work site. I know that they
Where's
had
the work site.
It's in the woods. It's near oh god, what's that city? Austin Woods. Near there. I heard that they kind of went in and made the town into laborers.
Laborers. You're using this word pretty loosely, aren't you?
I mean, they do labor.
I wanna I'm gonna take my dagger and use the light cantrip on it and hold it like a flashlight, like I'm grilling him.
Okay, sir, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Listen, it's kind of towards the northwest of Austinwood. You definitely see it. It's just you can't really when using Austinwood, it's kind of like a place and whatnot.
Jen, do you feel like liberating some laborers?
He goes, yes, and good sir, listen, don't let Banks scare you. Stand up and kind of helps him to his feet, and he goes now I believe you. You told us everything you know, right? He's yeah, listen, and he just goes and you see him whisper something, gets close to him, and kind of whisper something in his ear. Those who are close can hear it. It says, "Don't worry. Cowrick will join you soon." And then pushes him off the edge of the ship.
Is Calric like a god?
Not a god you know.
Alaric, huh?
Personal vendetta.
Personal intimates that there may be a history, and the history intimates facts not yet entered into evidence here.
Just someone I have yet to kill. And I want him to know when he dies all the people I have killed to get to him. And they can all welcome him so he can see how determined I was.
Oh shit, your method of your method of sharing information is up to you. But do hope that you understand that by being kept at an arm's length, we're only ever able to reciprocate in kind.
It also keeps you at an arm's length of danger.
Understand.
I kind of step up like next to Banks too, and I'm just like, look, I understand being an expendable soldier more than anything. I understand being in the bottom of the totem pole and not being told anything but where we're going and why we're going there. Sometimes not even that. But I came from, you know where I came from. I came from a place who barely told anybody what their plans were unless absolutely necessary. And here I come to find out that they were keeping even more from me than I originally thought. And again, I understand that we are just starters on this ship and that we are not trusted yet, but I do expect that if you want our trust and our loyalty, then we should know important things. I will not be part of an organization like that again that keeps me in the dark for so long. And I just walk away.
Okay. You see him just like rub his chin. And kind of a few seconds go by and he kind of walks as well. He's like, alright. Well, Zoe, it seems you got some work ahead. You got a little bit of minor repair to do. Particularly
Great.
if you can get that ballista out of the side of the hull, that'd be great. Hawk said it might have a bomb on it. So, don't use fire. Or anything that else to make things go boom.
Sure, no problem.
You're like, good, I totally believe you. Just, we're going to keep this ship. Just in, like, please don't break my ship.
I'm the one who fixes your ship.
Okay. Yeah, I believe, I trust you.
Now, is it sticking all the way through the hull? Like I can just hammer the head of it from the inside, right? Just
Yeah.
knock it right back out.
Yeah, you can definitely hit the thing attached to the bomb with the
Or-
hammer. I like that.
You know,
Yeah.
the thing hit the bomb with a hammer. What?
I mean,
I'm gonna.
I haven't looked at it yet. But Hawks told me to make sure to keep that thing on the opposite side when we were fighting. So, like
So
most,
is this thing on the outside of the ship? Like
yeah, if you like
stuck into like the
kill, yeah,
it's like on the outside of the hull.
yeah.
No problem. Just give me some rope. It's fine. Oh. We're up in the air, right? He
Yeah.
didn't push this guy off while we're sitting on the ground.
No,
That
yeah,
would
yeah.
have been hilarious.
No, you guys were good, like 700 feet up in the air. Keep climbing up more. You're like, all right. Yeah, I mean, you talk to Hawks, he can cast the fly spell on you. I'm like, maybe you can just cut the hole around the thing from the inside and just push that bit out. I don't know. Up to you. I trust you though. And there's no shame in losing fingers. So.
Yeah, he's yeah, he'll do that, or at least start to work on how he's gonna do that.
So he goes, all right, cool. I'm gonna go. So do you have a moment? I want to talk to you about something about the food. Yeah, the food.
Yeah.
So he kind of takes you under a little bit to like kind of walk. He's like, so I noticed you've been like getting friendly with Melody.
Yeah.
No, trust me. I'm good. I like that. She needs friends. Now as your captain and mentor and employer, I think it would be really good if you can maybe put a good word in for me. So she stopped being mad at me.
I mean, I could say anything, but anger does not quell so easily.
Oh, what do you think I should do?
Clover used to tell me that it used to be a line of maybe gifts, apologies, promises you do not intend to keep.
Okay, I can definitely do the last one. I guess I can give her a gift. What kind of gift do you think she'll like?
She likes books and writing.
Oh, I can give her this quill. Maybe she'll like the quill.
Maybe.
Okay. So should I give it to her, or should maybe I give it to? She's not really talking to me. If I give it to you to give to, will you give it to her and say it's from me?
I guess.
Okay, good.
Probably need more coming from you, but okay.
The last time I saw her, she. Yeah. Just come with me, and you see him kind of leading you, and I think none of you guys have seen inside his captain quarters before. You see, like, you kind of stand at the doorway, and you see a pretty interesting room. Not one of you would think of a captain, per se. It has, like, a simple bed that has, like, rumpled sheets. You see the dumbbells kind of, like, scattered amongst the floor with, like, a little, fur mat. And you see a table with various, like, whetstones and other, like, tools for weaponry, so to speak, to like, prepare weaponry. What's the most interesting, you see what's best described as a dartboard. But it's like a dartboard, but you can't make it out too much. It's over the dartboard. There is a badly drawn picture of some dragonborn face in like charcoal, and in it is several like daggers. And you see like daggers are thrown at this thing constantly. You see him rummaging through a chest. And it's like a very small chest. It's like the chest maybe like the size of this. He opens up. But you see his whole hand disappear inside the chest. Like down to his elbow. And he comes up and it's like this beautiful like peacock feather that's iridescent. It has like this beautiful like eye at the end. And he goes, alright, yeah, just please give this to Melody. Let her know it's from me. Let her know that I'm sorry. I really am. She's not really talking to me. And I'm kind of scared she might poison me a little bit. Not like bad poisoning, but like she already gave me like something questionable, like food wise. Like it didn't have paprika in it, and I was immediately concerned. It was not red.
Okay.
So you can do this for me?
Oh, yeah, I can see what I can do. I mean, I see her often.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you so much, Sol. Like, you're a good you're a good crew member. Yeah, like, and all that. She kind of just like goes and closes the door. And you hear the of something hitting the dartboard.
Okay, I guess I will stow the quill until it's the next meal, because that's where I usually find melodies in the kitchen. And what time is it?
About this time around noon.
Ah, okay, lunch hour. Head down to the kitchen and begin prep.
Okay. Start prepping. Melody's there. Kind of just getting stuff ready for like some type of soup. Nothing too complex.
Okay. Oh, Melody.
Yes. Yeah. How can? Hi, Soul.
Hi. So I kind of produced the quill. Is it like in like a tiny box, or is it like wrapped up, or
no,
just like there it is?
Just. Oh, you got a quill. Oh, good. I have the book. Here you go.
Oh no,
you already have a quill.
This is for you. No, this is for you. Captain said he did not want you upset about him anymore, so he found you this quill. It is actually quite lovely. And he wanted you to have it. He said he was sorry. He also says he will try to do better.
That scoundrel. He's a no good scoundrel. But he takes he takes the feather, and you see her holding it close, and you see her kind of like say that with a smile and a smirk.
I mean, it is a nice quill.
It is, but oh well, you know what? Then you can have my quill now.
Well, thank you.
Take his book. All right, well, we gotta stop making lunch.
There should be enough meat left over from yesterday that it makes a nice soup.
Yeah, what was with Zora taking the food and rubbing it on his skin? Like,
I do not question dwarfish customs.
okay, it's a dwarvish custom. Like, should we leave grease out for him? Like,
He might like it. I mean, like, I guess the greasier the better.
okay. So yeah, we're gonna take the snake and we can make like little Philly snake sandwiches.
That seems appropriate.
Okay. Do you guys spend the next bit doing that? Does anyone else have anything they wish to do for today or the rest of the day?
I'm currently working on getting this bomb out of the thing, or is that something I can do now?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. How do you wish to proceed? Do you wish to have Hawks cast fly on you? Do you wish to hang by a rope?
Both. Yes, I would. So Zor only trusts, of course, the mechanical prowess of things. He doesn't, So, for one, he would like to have a hand in trying to either not craft, but to make sure that this apparatus he's going to hang by is satisfactory up to his standards.
So the boat's 20 feet down below the edge of the side of the top deck. So you have a 50-foot rope, and you probably just use it to tie yourself up like a good harness mountain climber.
Yeah, like a full body harness, double connection lanyard thing, all out of a knot. It's just like one giant knot
holding you in.
Yeah. And just in case, let's go and cast that fly thing on.
Yeah, I got you. You see him take a feather and just throw it at you, and okay.
Yeah, all right.
And he says, "All right," and you feel lighter and you can fly. He's like,
"Got this, no problem. Let's go."
And you get to
he's gonna. Yeah, I'll take my tools and he's gonna go over. He's sweating pretty bad at this point.
So
doesn't quite go over yet, but he's sitting there looking like.
Okay. Now, how do you?
That's it down there, right? That's it.
That's it.
Can I see it from? Can I see it from the railing?
Yeah, you can see it from the railing.
Under the. Okay.
You can see it from the railing. You can't see it clearly, but you do see the shaft, and you see like what looks to be like a leather parcel wrapped around the shaft, like near, and you see where it's like embedded, and you see like the telltale bits of part of it, of the metal in.
Okay. All right. So very carefully, I'll start to put one leg up over the railing and go.
Okay.
I've never done much rappelling. Well, Zor hasn't, so he's. I guess it's good a time to learn as any.
So you get down and you're like, you're at the level. You see where it's like firmly into the side. You see the device, the other thing. It's kind of wrapped in like this little burlap sack type thing. Although you definitely smell the scent of like sulfur and gunpowder. And
yeah, and I recognize that now because I've been around it enough.
Yeah.
Learning how to make the gunpowder with Banks. So, all right. So I'm going to bomb technician, try and use my back alley doctor skills to surgically remove this pouch
Okay.
from the thing and salvage it in one piece. I want to keep it all in one piece. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check then, to see if you are able to identify and find ways to safely remove this thing.
Where is... a wisdom check. Which one is that? Is that just the left or...
Yeah, just the left.
Like that?
Yes, it is. So you can tell that there is no booby traps. It's not really like if you pull on it, it's gonna explode. It's basically set to explode by a ignition system, so to speak. So
perfect.
You can safely kind of just like drag it off the shaft to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like good enough to do it by kind of like
with that roll,
disabling the ignition system and remove the bomb kind of thing.
Yeah, basically take off the fuse and like, okay, no fuse. Like you rolled good enough that you're able to just like, all right, can't go off. Like if it still gets lit in flame, it's still gonna explode, but it's not gonna be an accidental explosion.
Sure. All right. All right, I'm good. Pull me up.
Yeah. He like pulls you up. He's like, "You got the ballista out? Oh, you kept it? Oh, that's cool. Ooh, maybe I can use part of this for Banks' pistol."
Yeah, and I'll like kind of have it like in like a cloth and like.
Yeah, give it here.
We're both like looking at it in awe, kind of like, "Whoa, look at that."
Yeah. Let me see if I can borrow this. Maybe I can make something with this for Banks.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. I'm going to go down in the hall now and try and get this thing out from the inside the rest of the way.
Okay. That's easy. Without the danger of the bomb there, it's easy enough to do. It takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So you just have to like hammer at it. But
I'm going to try and keep or at least recycle whatever's sticking through the hole on the inside. But the outside will just, inevitably fall.
Sure. Just add 2 pounds of metal to your inventory sheet. It does take you like another extra hour worth of work to just kind of saw through it, though.
Yeah. Any kind of special metal, do I know? Or can I tell what it's made out of?
This is just iron. This is... And...
Whoops. Yeah, so I'll give up the bomb to Hawks, and
All right,
now this isn't gonna hurt you. You know what you're doing with this, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and he starts like tossing it like a little potato sack. He's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I like this kid. I like this kid.
You see him just like kind of going around down below.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. That was good. Yeah, good. And whatever. I'll also repair the hole if there's a hole left from the ballista shaft.
Okay. Does anyone else wish to do anything for the rest of the day?
One more thing with that.
Yeah.
Was I able to tell if, because I still have that ballista bolt in my bag that was stuck in the dragon. Were they similar?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
All right. They are a similar make, but not like the same markings on it, so to speak. The same blacksmith markings or such.
Okay.
So they are not the same. They look the same, but they're not the same type deal.
Yeah, sure.
Like, this one seems a little bit more cruder and heavier. The one in the dragon seems a little bit like more refined, so to speak. Like more skag has been removed during the smelting process.
Okay.
Just work on tinkering up some bullets.
Okay.
See if I can...
Let's give another D100 roll to see how you do. You are able to make some bullets. However,
the other end of things, the 100 to the 7.
Oh no, wait! You do have to add the plus minus 4. So you are making some. They're not that good. They're not really that like round or smooth. So you have 10.
They don't fit.
They fit, but they're 10 bullets of subpar quality, which when shot increases the misfire chance by 1.
Gotcha.
So now
can I like tell that they're shitty and just like right now my feeling is that I'm like trying to, more than even having like a finished product, I'm trying to learn and practice with the tinkering and the whole process. So can I just keep working on these 10 bullets to like refine them and make them better later on?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But with that, I think the day is, Charlie, you wanted to do?
Yeah, I was going to, like, nothing super big, but like I was gonna just try to like find kind of I mean, like, I assume there's no like real secluded part of the ship, but like I want to just find an area where I can like practice combat maneuvers. I guess, like, I basically want to try to, it's gonna be like real janky right now because she doesn't really know what she's doing, but she's basically trying to find a different way to fight, like not relying so much on her magic because of like how mistrustful she is of like where her magic came from at this point in time. And so this is the first fight that we've gotten into since that whole thing happened. And so she's now kind of realizing, she's like, well, I was trained in this certain way for this means, and I kind of want to try to fight my own way. And so she's going to like try to, like, she's gonna mostly work with her rapier and like try to figure out how to do things that her magic can do without doing it with magic. Like for shield, she's gonna try to like dodge more. And stuff like that.
All right. I would say the best place for you to do this is kind of more secluded is like the actual like bottom, the deepest level, or the 4th level of the ship, where it's like really dark and no one, like, it's crowded, like it's no one's really, you've never really seen anyone go down there or come up really. So you can go down there.
She basically just doesn't want to make an idiot of herself at first, so she's just like, I'm just gonna try this on my own.
So very well, you can do that down there.
All right.
And with that, the day ends. You guys eat some lovely Philly snake sandwiches and enjoy the rest of the evening. and enjoy a long rest. And in the morning, you guys awake and hear a call from the captain that Ostenhold is in the distance. And you guys can see the town. It isn't large. It's about 9 buildings, 10 buildings maybe. Looking slightly in disrepair. Part of the wall is down.
Is this supposed to be visible? Because mine's just black screen.
I will fix that now.
Can't see anything either.
There we go.
There we are. Cool.
I will show the Twitch viewers as well. Ignore the chimney smoke. I couldn't find it without the chimney smoke, but you see part of the walls are knocked down. You see buildings and carts toppled over. He goes, guess what the guy was saying was true. There's no one there. And you guys look off to the northwest, or the direction that he said. And you do see more smoke of fires and such. And he goes, I think it might be best if we land over here and continue on foot. Rather than not be a giant target in the sky.
I'm sorry if you already said that, but is this that night or the next morning?
The next morning.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
So you guys want to take a long rest. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, as you guys are docking the Exile Star to part of this town and preparing to travel the rest of the way on foot to wherever this rook site that he told you guys about, and help and continue on searching for these missing individuals. And with that is the end of our session tonight, the 7th session. And then I definitely enjoyed it. The fight was a little tense, and a new enemy has arrived. Or such. Why can I never spell this word? Let's see. And now it's time for my hardest part of the whole session. Not running it, not prepping it. It's deciding which two I'm going to nominate for inspiration. And I think it's going to be... It's going to be Charlie. And let's say it's a tough one. I want to nominate 3 people, but I can't do that. Let's nominate Soul for interacting with Melody, getting the books, and seeing a different side of this of her. But yeah, you guys can discuss yourselves amongst yourselves and vote. As we end tonight's session. Don't all start at once.
I was going to say, I'm going to vote for Soul because I'll never vote for myself.
Sorry.
Might have to do that one night.
Yeah.
I never
Just
get
like-
nominated. I'm going to vote for myself. Yeah.
Classic misdirect.
I really think I nailed it.
Okay.
I'm voting for Soul tonight.
Okay. So
I'm glad that I like the character development going on. So
2 for Saul.
Plus, she kind of killed it in that fight. Like,
She
she
was
probably
literally,
she
literally.
took down like half
Yeah.
of the
You
guys.
were so
you know?
tanky, Soul, and you're so hard to hit. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah. I feel like had it not been for, like, if any of those, like, what, 4 people that she pretty much had, like, occupied,
Yeah.
at one point would have cut loose and got to Charlie or myself, it would have been a whole different game. So I'm gonna Soul, thank you for tanking.
Yeah, with that, so you gain a point of inspiration. And we're gonna end tonight's session. Next week I'll be back Wednesday, and next week the Discord channel will be live. So please, people viewing, wait for that. We're gonna have the links all ready by next week, finalizing everything with technology being fun. Ward Anvil's up to date. With everything, as the parties discover fun things, so does Ward Anvil get unlocked and more things to be tracked. So it's going to be a good time. But until then, everyone have a good night. I'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, world.